guys, it's Miss Castor. Go ahead and get out your Cornell notes. Title it 7.3, Parallel and Perpendicular. In your left column, make sure to have any questions that you have for me. Okay, we're going to compare parallel and perpendicular lines, but before we do that, we're going to go ahead and review what parallel means. Parallel lines are lines that will never intersect. They are equidistant at all times, and they have the same slope. So the sign that we use for that is parallel, like that. Perpendicular lines are two lines that intersect at 90-degree angles. So we use this symbol, looks like this. So with parallel lines, again, they have the same slope, but different y-intercepts. Perpendicular lines are different in that their slopes are opposite, so the opposite sign, and then reciprocals. So opposite meaning different sign, reciprocal meaning you flip the fraction. Okay, so with parallel lines, all horizontal lines are parallel. That's because if it's a horizontal line, then it has a slope of, if it goes like this, and this one here, then my slope is 0, and so they're going to have the same slope, and they're going to be parallel. Also, all vertical lines are parallel, and that's because if I have a graph and I have lines that look like this, then their slopes are both undefined, and therefore they have the same slope. Now with perpendicular lines, that's different in that all vertical and horizontal lines are perpendicular to each other because they make that 90-degree angle right here. So we have horizontal and vertical lines that are all going to be always perpendicular to one another. Now let's take a look at some of these questions. We're going to do example 1 together, and then you're going to do these questions down here. So given the slope m is -2, find the following. So the slope of a parallel line. Well, if it's parallel, then it has the same slope. So the way that I like to write this is -2 is parallel to -2. So my slope is -2. Now my slope that is perpendicular to that, so -2 is perpendicular, using that symbol, perpendicular to the opposite, so it's going to be a positive, reciprocal. Well, I know that this is really -2 over 1, so whenever I flip that fraction, I have a positive 1/2. So my slope over here for m is a positive 1/2. The third part is the slope of a line neither parallel or perpendicular. Well, a lot of times students get these confused, so a common misconception is that it would be a -1/2 or that it would be a positive 2 for a slope. Neither one of these are parallel or perpendicular to a line that has a slope of -2. Now, do these three questions right here about the slope positive 3/4, and then answer these questions. What is the slope of a line parallel to a line with this equation, and a line that's perpendicular to a line with this equation? Do these before class, and I'll see you guys soon.